Hello, my name is Naiji Mitchell, and this is the very first episode of the Mojo Journal, where the best informed journalism on the planet will soon be taking place. In this episode, I'll be giving out a short tour of the Podler Planet Network, as it currently stands, so that any and all viewers can probably orient themselves to learn exactly what Podler is all about. This channel, the Mojo Journal, is named after the remarkable, groundbreaking discovery upon which Podler theory and all of its implications are built, called mojo. Every human has an innate nature, or mojo, and your mojo can be read in the form of physiological cues and other energy signals that constitute 100% consistent and falsifiable empirical evidence for the mojo phenomenon itself. As an example, I am a Naiji, that have all the cues associated with the Naiji mojo. The discovery of the mojo phenomenon is unprecedented in its ability to unite science and spirituality and inform the human condition in all its aspects. And it does so in such a way that empowers anyone to see the phenomenon themselves and follow along what's going to be an epic apex adventure to enlighten and save the world. Podler Planet Network itself is a platform of YouTube channels that serve a variety of purposes for Podler theory and brand. It's necessary to have this entire platform because Podler is a massive, complex omni-theory, and thus it informs on everything. At the very base, we have Podler Planet, the primary and most significant channel in the network. The purpose of this channel is, quite simply, to teach the basic concepts of Podler theory and to give context to everything else in the Podler platform. Coach, the mastermind behind the theory, and several others with high level of mastery appear on this channel to lay out all of the concepts that Podler teaches for anyone with any level of knowledge of Podler theory, from the groundbreaking mojo phenomenon to everything that it applies. Podler Planet currently contains the following: an overview of the entire theory, explanation of the theory behind the powers in human design that make up the various mojo configurations that all humans have, several extended answers to relevant questions about the theory, and introductions to 16 mojos, the 5 years methodology of mojo reading, spirit forming, Jungian theory, bubble building, the human matrix, social alchemy, mojo journalism, peak pathway, inspirational relationships, power flows, distinct signals, and last, but certainly not least, the Podler principles themselves. There is a lot of information on this channel, as you can see, so it is best to focus on only parts at a time so as not to be overwhelmed. But this channel is the first place to go with any questions about Podler theory. In the near future, expect there to be more episodes on inspirational relationships, spirit forming, and community building. Another channel of sublime significance is Mojo Reading Revealed, designed and hosted by Jaini Jailin to teach the mojo phenomenon to the world that has been right in front of our faces for a very long time. On this channel, she has already gone over the 5 years methodology of mojo reading, focusing in depth on each gear, from component to spiritual. There are also crash courses on the cue sets of each of the 16 mojos with celebrity samples, in-depth expositions on several of the cues themselves, such as Yang versus Yin gesturing, a series from Coach on Nigh Alpha males, and finally, mojo reading quizzes for those interested in honing their skills. Jailin is currently in the process of crafting even more quizzes, and those will be coming out shortly. To properly apprehend Jailin's instruction, it is ideal to have a working knowledge of just the basics of Podler theory, on human design in particular, and that should be all that is necessary. Next, we have Empire of Enlightenment, a channel hosted by Xenia Demas, and it is only for those prepared to do heavy critical thinking, with the purpose of addressing questions and confusion regarding Podler theory and brand, as well as discussing and comparing the current state of other various models out there with seats power in the world that overlap with Podler. Demas has already put out various dismantling episodes of particularly toxic models of thought and mimetic constructs that people fill their limited headspaces with, such as racism, homophobia, astrology, the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and other Jungian typologies, and there's much more on the way. This channel is also hosting The Greatest Game, which is a challenge given by Podler to any and all authorities out there who claim they can read people, to give them the chance to make their reads in a public forum, and to see how they stack up to the reads that Podler is putting forward, all the while giving a grand opportunity for everyone to get their skills up in a way that leaves room for fun. on that day, and we also have the Hunting Heroic Humans channel, which is used to actually reach out to those netizens and whoever else that we have read to invite them to learn about themselves and take part in this greatest of games, a heroic, real-life RPG, HRL RPG, as an actual player character. Because the thing is, everyone is already playing this game, the game of life, the game of existence, whether they like it or not. But since most people don't know what's going on, they are, in effect, NPCs, non-player characters. And this channel sends introductions to the Mojo phenomenon, PSAs, or public service announcements, and video responses to ensure that as many people are player characters and heroic player characters as possible. We already have the introductions to the most frequent Mojo configurations with major internet presence uploaded to this channel, along with plenty of PSAs for the greatest of games, and more will be uploaded to this channel as is required. If it's not already clear, this channel is for just about anyone with a passing interest in Podler theory, or human functionality. That's in sharp contrast with the various temples, which are channels dedicated to teach in great detail and depth about and honor the various Mojo configurations. These channels require more advanced knowledge of the concepts presented on the Podler Planet channel and Mojo Reading Revealed, although they teach about these concepts as well. And even more importantly, these channels, these temples, are a place to respect and honor these creatures. So respect in the minds of the student will be necessary on these channels. Naiji Temple has already been filled with tons of powerful lessons on this extremely complex and well-represented on the internet configuration of Naiji, as indicated by the name. Nijai Temple, Romantics Temple, Cerebral's Temple have been opened with solely introductory episodes at this point, and more episodes for Nijai Temple, and an opening episode of Zaini Temple are currently in the works. This is some of the most useful knowledge that Podler has to offer the public right now, and the juice is definitely worth the squeeze. Finally, we have the personal channels affiliated with the Podler Planet Network, only one of which currently exists, called Truthfire, which is Coach's personal channel. Requires similar background knowledge as the various temples, because Coach uses it to talk about the most high level of concepts being presented on the network, like the Martian Manifesto, teaching story that generated Podler theory, and some other higher level raw-style broadcasts that he's done. He also uses this channel as a platform to talk about his eccentricities. They are totally out in the open, and his behavior can be understood by those who would otherwise be likely to misinterpret him. Of course, we also have this channel, the Mojo Journal, which I've already touched upon, but the Mojo Journal will be explained in far more depth soon, so look forward to that. But that's all for now, so if you want to learn more, the path has been clearly laid out for you. I hope that you learn about the Mojo phenomenon that has been in front of our faces for thousands of years, and is capable of effecting massive, unprecedented change in this world, of putting so much stupid that otherwise runs rampant to rest. With that, I leave you to know yourself, grow yourself, and help the rest of the human tribe save the world. Good luck, brave seeker, wherever your heroic trajectory takes you. At some point, we'll probably have it covered. Naiji Mitchell, out.